on Saturday in DC, there's a bunch of MAGA folks that are gonna be trying to pull off this next rally that's gonna honor those folks from January 6th who ran up in the Capitol and tried to take it over and end the election or whatever the hell it is they thought they were gonna be doing. And you have plenty of elected officials, Republicans and conservative pundits, everybody telling them, hey, September 18th, get out there, rally, go for the justice for the J6 because they're political prisoners. We talked about Madison Cawthorn earlier in the show today. He's one of those big voices. Are any of them gonna show up is the next question though. Let's jump right into this from Politico. The minority leader, Kevin McCarthy, for Republicans there, told reporters on Monday that out of his Republican conference, he doesn't think anyone is going to attend this rally. The minority leader, Mitch McConnell, did not respond to a question about whether leaders should be encouraging other rank and file members not to attend as he's headed to a briefing on the rally. So he's headed to talk about a briefing on it. These are type of things, and I've seen this before from Mitch McConnell, and this is what leaders of these parties a lot of times do. It's not just a Republican thing. Instead of going and saying, hey, you guys, don't do this, it's gonna look so bad, you kind of say it in the open. I don't think anyone's gonna show up. I mean, I haven't heard anyone talking about showing up, and it's just, it's the not silent way, but it's the hidden way to be like, listen, you guys, you better not show up because this is a disaster situation, and we're trying to hurry up and formulate our plan for the midterms, and this is not helping us. All these criminals running up there, and potentially the next violent action to happen. You don't want your faces there.
You know who I do hope shows up, Jayar, and that is I hope the Capitol Police and the Army, and they show up with tanks and howitzers and even like, I don't know, like a dragon-filled moat that they build around the Capitol. And if anybody steps even close, I think they'd have just opened fire. We all know if this had been on January 6th, if this had been Black Lives Matter that was protesting, a lot of people would have been killed. And we all know that if it was Black Lives Matter that was trying another rally 8-9 months later, there would be all hell to pay. Why are we giving so much leg room to this group of white knuckleheads, these conservatives? It's totally about white privilege. And I hope that at some point the police and everybody will say, okay, we're gonna knock off this nonsense. We're gonna treat you just the way we treat everybody else.
Well, let's not forget, it started as Antifa, then it was Trump supporters, then it was some Trump supporters, then it was only the dumb Trump supporters, then they're political prisoners. The narrative keeps shifting of who these folks are. Why are you gonna have a September 18th rally for the jailed people if they're all Antifa? I thought you were against Antifa. This is a problem.
Yeah.
So the normal people like Paul Gosar and Gates and all, they're not even showing up either. It's just the way it's gonna be. You say the things, you get people riled up, and then you sit back and watch. This is what we're gonna look for on September 18th. Hopefully it doesn't get bad.